Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Baxter. I'm the founder and principal of a small boutique marketing company in Vancouver, British Columbia called Bratface Marketing. I thought I would introduce myself and who I am, what experience I've got, and also just to give you an idea of where the name Bratface comes from and what it is we do as a business. So I have about 10 years worth of marketing experience, and I have pretty much marketed everything. And when I mean everything, I mean junk removal, wine and food, securities, investments. I've worked in the ad agency side of things, working on the McDonald's account, as well as the interactive agency side. So I've pretty much done it all, and I worked my way up from the ground up. I literally started in the mailroom. I did reception work, and I was a secretary for many years until I started to work my way up the ladder, and I got into a senior director position with an interactive agency before I went out on my own. I decided to leave the corporate world about 4 years ago when one of my hobbies that I did in my spare time turned into a full-time business, and that was called the Smart Cookies. Some of you may have heard of who we are, but we appeared on Oprah back in January 2007 after an episode of hers inspired us to get smart about our finances. So I formed a money group with 4 of my friends, and we tackled our money finances. We confessed debt. We pretty much laid it out on the table and went from there. We ended up succeeding a lot. So we wrote into Oprah to tell her our success story, and she ended up having us on her show back in January of 2007. Since then, there was a lot of interest drummed up around it, and we ended up getting our own TV show here in Canada, as well as writing 2 books and launching a website, smartcookies.com, which is really the crux of our business that we focus on now. We also do a lot of speaking engagements, talking to high school students about financial literacy, and we do a lot of business in the US as well. So that's in a nutshell who the Smart Cookies are. Well, from there, I decided to launch my own marketing business because I really missed marketing and I hadn't done it in a couple years. So enter Bratface. Well, where does the name come from is probably the biggest question I get a lot of. Bratface is actually a nickname of mine. I was born in St. John's, Newfoundland, which is the most eastern province in Canada, and Bratface is a common term that a lot of parents call their children. It's a nickname for somebody who drives you absolutely crazy and you love them so much you let them get away with everything. And that pretty much defines my relationship with my parents in a nutshell. So luckily for me, they use my other nickname a little bit more often than Bratface these days, which I guess means that I've improved in my skills. I don't demand as much as I used to. So I decided to choose that name as my company name just because it had a lot of personal meaning behind it, and I thought it was quick, witty, and just something easy that people could remember. So in terms of Bratface Marketing, the areas of business that we do focus on are towards franchise organizations as well as startup to medium-sized businesses. And the reason why is because I have a lot of experience with franchise organizations. I used to do their marketing at 1-800-GOT-JUNK, and I really got a lot of my just my expertise in that area, and I love doing it because you have a lot more access to business owners. Same thing with startup companies. You have a little bit more creative freedom, and I just realized there was a bit of a gap there between franchise businesses and marketing, and I realized that there wasn't a lot of knowledge or background to the marketing that they certainly had access to and what they knew about it. So those are the areas we focus on. In terms of the type of marketing that we do for clients, it really ranges in a lot of different directions. I didn't want to pigeonhole myself into one specific type of marketing that I do because I have experience in a lot, and I think that I do them well. So the areas that we decided to focus on are social media, online marketing, which includes website, search engine optimization, and search engine marketing. We do brand audits for company. We do a lot of branding and strategy, as well as traditional marketing. And what I've recently decided to do is provide these in packages and kits that are on our website at bratfacemarketing.com under the services and packages section. And it really just sums everything up in a one-pager. It gives you the amount of hours and pricing as well, so everything is very upfront. And I wanted to do something like that just so that people had a more definitive idea of what it is we do and really what it would cost to use our services. So that's us in a nutshell. We hope to see you back here. I plan on doing a lot more videos, as well as getting a few of my interns to do some videos as well. But you can find us at bratfacemarketing.com, or you can connect with me directly at andrea@bratfacemarketing.com. Thanks, guys.